Today I'm going to make a vegetable salad that my family has used for a long time, and I thought you might enjoy it, so I thought I'd share that with you. And we're just going to mix together a lot of diced up vegetables first. And I'm using half canned vegetables and half diced that I've gotten fresh. So you can use, if your store has prepared fresh peppers and celeries and things like that, go ahead and use those. Otherwise, get some and chop it up yourself. So you have options. So we're going to start out with some diced celery. And I'm making a little bit larger batch this time, so I'm going to put in about 1.5 cups to 2 cups. And you want a can of small green peas, and I'm going to use 2, but you want to use at least 1 can. Then I'm going to add a green pepper, and I used a very large green pepper. If you're just doing a smaller amount or a half of this, you want to use a small green pepper. Then French green beans, and these again are canned that we're using here. So I'm going to use 2 cans, use 1 if you're just doing half. Then shoe peg corn, and this may be hard to find, but I found Green Giant has it, and if you have any other brands that you find, let me know, but that's the only one I've been able to find near us. Then we're going to add a jar of red pimento, and mine was sliced. I don't know if it comes diced or not, but you want to dice it if it isn't. So just chop it up a little bit on your cutting board after you drain the water off of it. And all the canned vegetables are drained, by the way. You want to drain off the water. And the last thing we're going to throw in is a sweet onion. And again, use a small one or a large one depending on how much you're going to make. And it looks like my bowl might be a little bit full, but I think we're going to be able to make it work. So I'm just going to toss these together, and then I will be back in a minute with all the marinade ingredients that we're going to pour over it. I'm having this for lunch tomorrow, so I'm making it tonight, and we want it to sit overnight. So I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, so to mix up the marinade, I have already put in 1.5 cups of vinegar, and I ran out of white vinegar, so it's about half and half white vinegar and apple cider vinegar. Use whichever one works for you, whatever you have on hand. Then to that, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of sugar. Or if you're not a sugar fan, maybe a sugar substitute. You need that though for the sweetness to help counteract the vinegar. Then 1/2 cup of oil, and I'm using olive oil and avocado oil mix today. Then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of water, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 2 teaspoons of pepper. And then I'm just going to mix that up. And then we're going to pour this over the vegetables that we had already prepared. And I'm going to mix that all in together, and we're going to have it sit overnight, and it'll be ready for lunch tomorrow. Now this keeps for a long time in the refrigerator, and it stays fresh. So it has the little crisp from the celery and the peppers and the onion, and you get that sweet tart taste from the vinegar and the sugar. And it's just a really good vegetable salad. It's almost like a relish type. So let me know if you try it. I hope you like this. This is one that I first saw when my Aunt Sue made it, and she's one of the best cooks I've ever met. So I really enjoy it, and I hope that you like it as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.